Welcome back to another episode of the Valentine Show. Expecting you guys are doing very well today. Little late video, but hey, it is what it is. We're here. Let me give you this information. Does Donald Trump call it quits? Are these signs of what's coming ahead? Is Donald Trump giving up on his legal various little legal procedures that he has going on? Is this the end of it? And as we're going to see, the leader of the GSA, which we're going to know which is the organism that is in charge of doing the transitions of power between obviously in this case Trump and Biden. If that was the case, it starts its process, but the head, Emily Murphy, gets threatened by Democrats, gets death threats because she does not recognize Biden. And we're going to get into some of the details as to the party of love and tolerance doing what they know how to do. Let's talk a little bit about what is really going on. What is the GSA in charge of? And I mean, who's ahead and what is really going on right now? This is thanks to the Epoch Times. Look what Trump says here. It says Trump says he will be reelected. He's not giving up. As GSA offers transitions resources to Joe Biden. So this is what he says on Twitter. Our case continues firmly. We will continue the good fight, and I believe we will prevail, he wrote on Twitter, right? Trump made his announcement after GSA Administrator Emily Murphy sent a letter to Biden notifying him that some transition resources were available to his team, including $6.3 million for Biden's transition to carry out the provisions of Section 3 of the Presidential Transition Act, and another $1 million of Biden's team to hold orientation sessions, assign a transition board, right? But in the letter, look what Murphy also said in his letter. What did it put his? Look, they made a mistake. In his letter, Murphy explicit they made a mistake. See, people making mistakes. Even big news organizations make mistakes. In her letter, Murphy explicitly stated that the presidency has yet not been decided. The GSA does not dictate the outcome of legal disputes and recounts, or does it determine whether such procedures are reasonable or justified. He wrote, she wrote, is a girl, is a woman. The actual winner of the president elections will be determined by the electoral process detailed by the Constitution, right? So it's just a procedural situation where she's starting the process, right? She again, she's not deciding. Nothing that has to do with the election. It's just a process of transfer of power where we are standing right now. Who is Emily Murphy? You saw her in the news. This is this woman right here. But what were Democrats doing to her? Maybe this had a little bit of push why she did this. Look what it says here. I have devoted much of my adult life to public service and have always strived to do the right thing. Please know that I made my decision independently based on the law and available facts. I was never pressured directly to or indirectly by an executive branch official, including those working in the White House. Executive branch is the White House or the GSA. With respects and substance or at the time of my decision, Murphy wrote. But look here, look what it says. To be clear, I did not receive any instructions to delay my determination. However, I did receive threats via the internet, by phone, and by mail direct at my safety, my family, my staff, and even my pets in an effort to coerce me to making this determination prematurely. Even in the face of thousands of threats, I always promise to respect the law. Again, she seems like she's doing it. She's seeing a whole bunch of litigation here, a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of uncertainty. She decided to hold out a little bit. What was that? People, for the Democrats, every day, everything that doesn't go their way is people will die. They were saying it. Oh, the transition is being stopped by the Trump administration. That means people will die. Everything is people will die for the Democrats. So the fight continues. I know it might seem a little bit gloom, right, for a lot of Trump supporters. I say, guys, we hold out to the end. I mean, it looks bad. We're in the ninth inning, 2 outs, right? One more out for the whole game to finish, right? But the game is not finished until that umpire calls that third out. We're holding true to the president all the way to the end and all the way to all these litigation gets resolved. We still want answers. There's some things, a lot of things that we still, 70 million people don't have answers to. And I think it's only fair that you quench, right? The thirst that people have for the knowledge that they're craving in regards to did their vote count or was their vote diluted via indirect or false and many illegal ballots. The president seemed to think so. And let me tell you right now, is it something that is bad for the president? He believes a certain thing. He has the right to believe whatever he wants. Even if he loses, is it necessarily bad that he believes that he was cheated? That's not bad. He has the right to believe. He knows why he's saying it. He has the right to believe whatever he wants. And if Donald Trump does not concede, I will respect that. That's on him. Whoever doesn't do what they do, that's on them, man. I mean, like, Stacey Abrams in Georgia to this day has not conceded to Brian Kemp. She lost. That's her right. Same thing to the president of the United States. If he doesn't concede, he believes he was cheated. He believes he was cheated, and there's nothing that's gonna change that unless he's proved he's given the evidence, and then he's okay. It was done fairly. But if he believes for whatever reason that he was cheated, he believes that he was cheated. Share, like, we're on our way to 10K. That's right, 10K. But it's only going to happen with your help. By liking, by sharing, do all that stuff helps me a lot, guys. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.